Hello, my students! Today is a wonderful day to learn. I am Supakar Nakapti. You can call me Teacher Ant. Today we are going to learn about the famous people of the world. But I want you guys to guess the famous people that I will mention today from my guessing game. Let's go! Can you look at three pictures as shown on the screen and tell me the correct answer? First, second, and the last picture. Yes, it's correct. I will teach you guys about BTS, boy band artists from Korea. And next, let's get to know them. Everyone also know BTS as Bangtan Boy or Bangtan Sonyeondan. They are from Seoul, South Korea, and they are K-pop artists under Big Hit Music label. Now, we move on to talk about their award and achievements. First, BTS win top song at 2018 to 2021 Billboard Music Awards, the chart songs of the world. Second, BTS received Hwag One Order of Cultural Merit at the 2018 Korean Popular Culture and Arts Award. And besides, they received many awards. They also have established projects for children and youth around the world with UNICEF. And this project is Love Myself Anti-Violence Project. And let's know the UNICEF. What is UNICEF? UNICEF, also known as the United Nations Children's Fund, is a United Nations agency responsible for providing humanitarian and developmental aid to children worldwide. And the beginning of Love Myself project. BTS released the first album of a series with the concept of Love Yourself in September 2017 and talk about the meaning of true love in songs featured on the album. They are going to raise their voice to support young people in this world. They insist that the future should be different from the past. On November 1, 2017, they joined forces to sponsor End Violence, a UNICEF campaign based around making the world a safer place, so that children and teenagers will be able to live happy and healthy lives without living in the fear of violence. Next, I will show you the video of BTS speech at the United Nations about Love Myself project. And after you guys listen this speech, I have two activities for you guys to do. Listen carefully.
My name is Kim Namjoon, also known as RM, the leader of the group BTS. It is an incredible honor to be invited to an occasion with such significance for today's young generation. Last November, BTS launched the Love Myself campaign with UNICEF, building on our belief that true love first begins with loving myself. We've been partnering with UNICEF's End Violence program to protect children and young people all over the world from violence. And I'd like to begin by talking about myself. I was born in Ilsan, a city near Seoul, South Korea. I spent a very happy childhood there, and I was just an ordinary boy. And in an intro to one of our early albums, looking back, I think that's when I began to worry about what other people thought of me and starting seeing myself through their eyes. Instead, I just tried to jam myself into the malls that other people made. Soon, I began to shut out my own voice and started to listen to the voices of others. But I had one sanctuary, and that was music. There was a small voice inside of me that said, "Wake up, man, and listen to yourself." But it took me quite a long time to hear music calling my real name. Even after making the decision to join BTS, there were a lot of hurdles, and sometimes I just wanted to quit. BTS has become artists performing in those huge stadiums and selling millions of albums right now, but I am still an ordinary 24-year-old guy. If there's anything that I've achieved, it was only possible that I have my other BTS members right by my side, and because of the love and the support that our ARMY fans all over the world made for us. And maybe I made a mistake yesterday, but yesterday's me is still me. Today, I am who I am with all of my faults and my mistakes. Tomorrow, I might be a tiny bit wiser, and that'd be me too. These faults and mistakes are what I am. I have come to love myself for who I am, for who I was, and for who I hope to become. I like to say the one last thing. After releasing our Love Yourself albums and launching the Love Myself campaign, we started to hear remarkable stories from our fans all over the world. So let's take all one more step. We have learned to love ourselves. So now I urge you to speak yourself. I like to ask all of you, what is your name? What excites you and makes your heart beat? Tell me your story. I want to hear your voice. I want to hear your conviction. No matter who you are, where you're from, your skin color, your gender identity, just speak yourself. I'm Kim Namjoon, and also RM of BTS. I'm an idol, and I'm an artist from a small town in Korea. Like most people, I've made many and plenty mistakes in my life. I have many faults, and I have many more fears, but I'm gonna embrace myself as hard as I can. And I'm starting to love myself gradually, just little by little. Thank you very much.
Okay, we learned a great deal after listening. And now I want volunteers to read this paragraph. Who wants to read this paragraph? Good job! Last November, BTS launched the Love Myself campaign with UNICEF, building on our belief that true love first begins with loving myself. We have been partnering with UNICEF's End Violence campaign to protect children and young people all over the world from violence. And next, I try to change myself into molds that other people made. I had one sanctuary, and that was music. There was a small voice in me that said, "Wake up, man, and listen to yourself." Okay, and this paragraph I will read for you guys. Maybe I made a mistake yesterday, but yesterday's me is still me. I am who I am today with all my faults. Tomorrow I might be a tiny bit wiser, and that's me too. I have come to love myself for who I was, who I am, and who I hope to become. And after releasing the Love Yourself albums and launching the Love Myself campaign, we started to hear remarkable stories from our fans all over the world. So let's all take one more step. We have learned to love ourselves, so now I urge you to speak yourself. And after you guys listen this speech, I want to ask you guys, what is the most tense form that used in this speech? Yes, past simple tense. And today we will learn about past simple tense together. What is past simple tense? The past simple is the tense used to express situation, events, and actions that happened in the past. When expressed in its affirmative form, the word confirms something about the subject. Let's see the form. The past simple of regular verbs in their affirmative form has this structure. Subject followed by second form of verb followed by object. And let's see example sentence. First, we watched the news last night. Subject, second form of verb, and object. They went to the party yesterday. Went, a second form of go. She read the book. Subject, second form of verb, and object. Red is second form of read. And he drew beautiful pictures last week. And last, I learned Spanish last summer. The first activity today, I want you guys to find the sentence or participle tense from this page. I will begin with first paragraph. Can you find the sentence that is participle tense form? Yes, last November BTS launched the Love Myself. And second paragraph. Yes, I try to jam myself into most that other people made. What's the other sentence? Yes, I had one sanctuary and that's what music. Good job, very good. And the last, in this paragraph, there was a small voice in me that said, great. And next, yes, I made a mistake yesterday. And the last, we started to hear remarkable stories from our fans all over the world. You guys very good. Okay, next, let's see all the sentences that we found. Last November, BTS launched the Love Myself campaign with UNICEF from paragraph 1. Next, I tried to jam myself into molds that other people made. I had one sanctuary and that was music. And there was a small voice in me that said, I made a mistake yesterday from paragraph 3. And we started to hear remarkable stories from our fans all over the world. Great! And it is the last message from this page. I would like to ask all of you what is your name, what excites you and makes your heart beat. Tell me your story. I want to hear your voice and I want to hear your conviction. No matter who you are, where you're from, your skin color, gender identity, just speak yourself. I've got a good activity from this message for you guys to do. You can join my whiteboard from this link to write your story under the topic what is your name, what excites you and makes your heart beat. You can write your story by using past simple form that I taught you or the other formats that you want. Let's go! After I read your story, I feel so happy. I love all of your story and after you write your story, I will give you the points. This homework is for you. Past simple tense activity. Scan this QR code to choose the correct answer. And today, I hope everyone is fully knowledge and can apply it in their daily life. And see you again next class. Maybe you made a mistake yesterday, but you are still the same person you were yesterday. You are who you are today with all your faults, but you must embrace yourself as hard as you can.